What's up, people? I'm Shaggy, the opinionated hippie, here in 115-degree Texas. It's stupidly hot outside. And this is part 24 of my ranking and reviewing Frank Zappa's guitar solos within the context of an album. So I'm going to take an album. In this case, I'm doing Bongo Fury. I'm going to rank the 4 guitar solos that appear on Bongo Fury from 4 to 1. Then I will show you where this album, Bongo Fury, ranks among the other 23 I've already done based on guitar solos only. Then, because this is the only live document of the Bongo Fury Spring 1975 tour, I will show you where this ranks among the other 3 tours that I've done, other 2 tours that I've done in their entirety elsewhere on this channel, which is the Fall 73 and the Roxy tour and the 88 tour. So 4 solos, here we go. Number 4 is 200 Motels, a studio solo. Frank always said he didn't do good studio solos. This is a good studio solo. Very nice and bluesy, flavorful, does a really good job. Kind of the song is this, I'm 200 years old now, like growly, bluesy. It's a nice, short, bluesy, effective. Packs a pretty good little wallop for its short duration. Frank's playing kind of guitar throughout the entire song, so there's like little licks throughout it. But the solo itself, you know, it's not changing minds about anything. It's not changing the world, but it serves its purpose well. It's a nice little solo. But pretty good for its short little duration. Number 3 is Carolina Hardcore Ecstasy. First off, the Bozio Fowler combination on drums and bass, ridiculous. This is Tom Fowler's last outing on bass. Plus, this is George Duke's last outing on keyboards, which is why I'm doing Bongo Fury, having done One Size Fits All and Apostrophe and the other things that they're on previous to this. Really good solo, good energy. I love the vamp, love the tone on Frank's guitar, kind of nice phrases throughout that work really well. I think Carolina was a really good guitar solo vehicle, and when he brought it back, especially in 84, I think some of the highlights of 84 were this song and this vamp and this guitar solo. If anything, it's too short, though it does feel like it's edited, like it's cut short, particularly towards the end, like maybe they jump back in and Frank left some stuff off, which it is a live solo, which he might have done. Don't know for sure. I don't think I have a tape of this or never did a tape comparison. But yeah, it's really good. Carolina Hardcore Ecstasy. Number 2, Muffin Man. I know this might not be a popular opinion. It's close between number 2 and number 1. But listening to like just the solo and trying to like divorce the solo from the awesomeness of the vamp, I think it falls slightly below the one that I have at number 1. It's a great solo. There is an amazing run in the middle where it's just like, I think he starts in the lowest part and just runs all the way up the entire fretboard. And then once he gets all the way up there, he goes off on these other just crazy runs and these nice little licks thrown and just nice energy. And it's just, I mean, it's filled with all these absolutely perfect moments. I mean, Muffin Man is an absolutely perfect vehicle, like 0 complaints. But it is number 2 because number 1 is, I think, an absolute overlooked classic. That is the Advanced Romance solo. It is squirrely, it is sneaky, it is rascally, it is like all weird bendy notes and kind of just, it's very like, I don't know, sneaky, and there's something about it that I just don't trust. Kind of dirty, kind of ugly, kind of bendy. But then like 2/3 of the way through the solo, and it's a pretty lengthy solo, the band just starts kind of swinging a little bit and dropping into this like swing jam, and then Frank starts riding that, and then they go into a full-on all night long jam, this Joe Houston song from like the 50s that Frank covered a couple times, I think, on the Bongo Fury tour, but they just go into this straight up all night long, where they're screaming all night long in the back and just straight up jamming out. And it's just where this solo goes, from the sneaky, just rascally kind of I don't trust it kind of energy to that swing energy to that all night long jam. Like, That's not expected. That's awesome. That's advanced romance going to different places and better places. And it's just, it's a really, really, really good solo. And as great as Muffin Man is, and as iconic as Muffin Man is, I think when you get down to the nuts and bolts of it, the advanced romance solo is it's just a tiny little bit better. So yeah, but there they are right there. That's what the four of them look like. Again, not much difference between that Muffin Man and that advanced romance, but I got to give the nod to advanced romance. The other two are fantastic. And then where would this rank among all of them? It is an excellent document. It's all the way up at number 6. Like, all four of these solos are tasty, are delicious, work really well. Two of them might be a little bit too short, but when they are, what they are delivering in their brevity is fantastic. And then the advanced romance and the Muffin Man are just absolutely fantastic. No stinkers. Again, there's only 4, and they all deliver. So yeah, it's right up there numerically as far as the rankings. I think Overnight Sensation, Volume 4 might have like averaged out at the same number, but I think Volume 4 was a little bit better because it's got a handful of a little bit more solos. And then Overnight Sensation, pretty close, pretty tied. But yeah, really, really good. So anyways, I would put it at number 6. And then these are the only 4 solos. We have another track on You Can't Do That on Stage, Volume 4, the live Torture Never Stops, but that does not contain a solo. So based on just these solos alone, that is where this tour ranks among the other 2 I've done. It is easily the best. I think it is a really good tour for solos. Like the Muffin Man was usually instrumental. So what we get on there are overdubs on the Bongo Fury version. Some really good solos in Pound for a Brown. Just them all about some more really good advanced romance jams. There's at least one Torture Never Stops that is a really nice jam at the end. So Spring 75, that Bongo Fury tour had some really, really good guitar playing. Bozio's first outing, Fowler's last. So yeah, really good stuff. But yeah, that's where I would rank it. Just better than 88, which was pretty inconsistent. And then 73 just toned in and worked for me. He was still trying to figure out the 2-drummer thing, I think, for a lot of that. But yeah, but those are my thoughts on the album Bongo Fury, the tour Bongo Fury, and where Bongo Fury ranks among the others. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know why I have failed completely by ranking Muffin Man at number 2 and not number 1. And leave your thoughts, your comments, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And go listen to Advanced Romance and then tell me I'm wrong. Go listen to that. Pay attention to every single squirrely, rascally little note. Tell me I'm wrong, because you can't once you listen to it. It's just not possible. All right, that's all I got. I'm going to go to where there's air conditioning. It's 115 degrees and this room doesn't have air conditioning. Peace. Well, I mean, it does, but I got to turn it off when I make these videos. Anyways, peace. Talk to you later.